Hi, everyone. 6 years off narcotics, documentation, and 7 year total transformation on a cellular level. Well, here we are, 6 years into it. As my commitment, I've committed to documenting the process each year of what it has been like getting off narcotics. I'm going to be honest, this was a really hard video for me to make leading up to today. I've been really kind of depressed leading up to this day, as I've been kind of framing this wrong. I've been kind of looking at the viewpoint of money and business, and I needed to reframe that. So I'm going to give 11 life-changing accomplishments. Plus, if I had to redo this, top 3 business accomplishments and top 3 life accomplishments I would focus on in order. It's been really challenging for me. I had to really take a look. I had to reshift and reframe this on the lens that I was really viewing this from. Like I said, for the last 5 years leading up to today, the 6 year mark, I've really only been focusing on the money and the business aspect. But I wrote some notes, really had to sit down and think about what it is I've really accomplished and get a whole new framework on how I was viewing this timeline, a bird's eye view to look down. And it changed on how I'm looking at this, because there's greatness within this that I've really overlooked over the years. So let's get into this. Okay, 11 life-changing accomplishments from getting off narcotics over the last 6 years. And this is in no particular order, but I will put it in an order afterwards. Number 1, I purged and tidied up my home and organized it. Number 2, my email. I have purged my emails. I had about 7 different email accounts. Purged them down, literally over 1 million emails, sorted through, got them down, organized, down to a 0 inbox, and maintaining. It's not always a 0 inbox, but I do try to get it down into a 0 inbox. It'll build up a little bit, and then I knock it back down into a 0 inbox. I still have a couple emails. I'm still trying to organize that, but that's a huge one for me. Number 3, I have purged my network. Number 4, I made amends with my family. Number 5, I have minimized who to focus my awareness to learn from and learn to concentrate on their teachings. Number 6, I have gone to school and finished school learning online business. Number 7, I have created a business and life roadmap moving forward. It's vague, it's not complete, as it's always getting readjusted and recalibrated. I shouldn't say it's vague, it's very precise, but I'm constantly going back and looking at that on how to proceed forward. Number 8, I have learned new online and business skills. Number 9, I have written an ebook. Number 10, I have identified and created a small circle of close friends who are lifelong. They will be lifelong friends of mine. That was very important. I keep my circles small. As I keep that line as a lifelong line. That's very crucial and very important to me, to have lifelong, close friends who are always there to help and support one another through life's challenges and difficulties. I know who they are. Number 11, I become my most authentic self, releasing what others think of me. Now, if I were to redo this 6 years all over and save myself from a lot of stress, health issues, and mental health issues, trying to identify this and figure this out, as I have stumbled along the way, not really knowing what to do, where to put my focus, where to put my awareness to focus on, and who really to concentrate or what to concentrate on, as I navigated through these challenges and difficulties of getting off narcotics, starting my life over, and figuring out really a whole new lifestyle of how to live. This is what I would do first. I would first start off with life accomplishments before I would move on to business. Because when creating a business, you really need to get your life in order. So I would first start off with the biggest life accomplishments that have radically transformed the way I view the world, view my life, have helped me with my nervous system, my health, and my mental health. This is the order that I would do this in. Number one, very important, I would purge and tidy up my home and get it organized, as environment is everything. This is by far my greatest accomplishment that I have achieved in my life. This is above getting off narcotics, as narcotics were only a symptom of my environment. Very important. That's exactly where I would first put my awareness and focus on getting done first, is purging and tidying up my home and getting everything organized, minimizing. Marie Kondo's book, Magic of Tidying Up, was the foundation and the strategy that I was seeking for a lifetime. Number two, I would make amends with my family. Very important. That clears up a lot of misunderstandings of growing up, pain from both sides, and it helps heal the mind, body, and soul and spirit. And it creates a connection. I would do that. Number three, I would then purge. I would then go through my email and do whatever I could to get it down to a zero inbox. I would minimize all my emails, condense them down into just 2 email accounts, one life and one business. Currently still working on that as well. So I still have a few that I need to kind of do that too, but I've gotten it pretty good. So that's where I would put my actions. Number 3, on the life skills. I'm sorry, that is number 3. All right, so now moving on to business. What I would then focus on within business would be, I would write an ebook as that would help me identify really on what's most important to me and what I need to get out and be told and be shared. And it's also something to reflect back on that is most crucial in my life. So before anything else, I would start writing an ebook. Number two, on the business accomplishments that I would then focus on would be to build business skills. Okay, so I wrote an ebook now. I would then focus on learning the skills. Like, what do I need to do with this ebook? How do I upload it? Where do I upload it? I would build the skills around that. And the third that I would focus on, if I had to redo this over on the business skill, would be to minimize who to focus my awareness to learn from and learn to concentrate on their teachings. Those would be the top three that I would really focus on if I had to redo this 6 years over, and would save me so much stress, anxiety, health issues that I have accumulated, mental health issues that I accumulated during the time. That's exactly where I would start to really minimize that impact of those issues that were created through this, of not knowing exactly how to move. So last year, I spoke about I may be autistic. I'm not sure. And I was saying that like this year, I'd probably be like, well, I'm probably not autistic. And then the next year, I might be like, oh, darn it, I am. I think, I don't really know if I am or not. Like on the spectrum, Asperger's maybe. I don't know. I never got diagnosed. Just kind of did my own research. I don't know. I don't really care anymore. May or may not. Doesn't really matter. I think by trying to identify that label, maybe on some sense it kind of helped to kind of give me ease a little bit on who I may or may not be. Again, I don't know. But it's just a label. And what I've kind of come to realize is that is giving my power away to something else, and to take responsibility of me, my actions. I'm now able to see that it comes down to disciplining these three fundamentals in my life. And that would be awareness, concentration, and focus. These three combined helped develop and strengthen my willpower. So there you have it. That is my documentation of the 6 years. I am currently on a spiritual sabbatical, taking time off to go inwards, and also fulfilling my commitments. This being one of my commitments, as I committed to documenting the process of my 7-year total transformation on a cellular level of getting off narcotics, and what it would be, and what I go through, what I experience, all the good, the bad, the ugly, everything. I do not need to justify any of my actions to anybody, and I'm okay with that. Am I doing a spiritual sabbatical right? Yes. Am I doing my journey right? Yes. But as I've come to learn through writing this list down of my journey, to really reframe this in an uplifting manner for me, I've come to realize I may not always do things in the right order, but I'm always doing everything right, the best that I know how to. And so therefore, I'm doing what I know I need to do. And so I'm taking time off and I'm giving myself grace to go inward, listen to God as He guides me, and learning to trust my intuition as I move forward. So thank you for giving me the grace as well. And again, letting go of what people may or may not think of me, or the actions that I take, or if they think that I should be doing it a different way, because that's how they perceive that they should do it, projecting out to others, even though they may or may not be doing it in their own life as well. I'm here to live my life the best that I can and focus on what's most important to me. I'm documenting this journey to help others who may struggle, to show it's not always pretty. But if you focus your awareness and concentrate, you can build your willpower and you strengthen it over time. There you have it. I'm Mr. Michael Adams. This is Keep Inspiration Alive. And I'm hoping I'm keeping the inspiration alive to you, that you really can do anything. Just don't ever give up on yourself. Thank you. Hey everyone, I'm thrilled to announce the launch of my clothing line, Inspiration. From trendy tops to cozy sweaters, this collection is all about making you feel comfortable, confident, and stylish. By supporting my clothing line, you are directly helping me create more amazing content for you. Head on over to the website, link in the description, to check out the collection. And as a special thank you, use the code INSPIRED for a 10% discount off your purchases for the month of July. I can't wait to see you rocking these clothes and feeling fabulous. Thank you for the support.